Hey everybody, let's start today with another video. Not from the picnic table. It's a little windy outside. It's kind of a yuck day. It's just we got a ton of rain yesterday. It was a nice slow rain, which is kind of what we need, especially when we haven't had rain for quite some time. So at least the northeast corner of Southwest Florida was kind of blessed. What are we going to talk about today? Crypto and home financing. This literally just came out from Florida Realtors not long ago. And I wanted to share it because I know there's a bunch of people that are thinking about crypto and real estate. And it's doable. It's very doable. Before we get started, I'm going to try and do this without getting teary-eyed. Big shout out to my mother-in-law, Betty Simpson. Yesterday was her 94th birthday. 94. That lady has been blessed. We have been blessed to have her around for a long time. She's been my other mom for almost 40 years. So to that note, Mom, love you. Hope you had a great birthday. They're on their way home now. Now we can get into real estate, crypto and real estate. Crypto moves into home financing. I'm taking this straight off of the Florida Realtors News and Media article that just came out today. I'm going to be putting this on my social media as well so that you guys can read it for yourself. There's a couple pieces of the article I'm not real happy with, but this is coming from Fannie Mae. Right? Let me read it to you straight off the paper. Fannie Mae is set to allow certain, keyword certain, crypto holdings to be used as collateral for down payments, giving buyers with digital assets more flexibility. This is coming from Washington, right? So this is kind of interesting. This is, if you're into crypto, this is something that you might want to pay attention to, right? Certain cryptocurrencies, the keywords, and this is something I preach to my real estate students. You have to listen for the keywords certain. So obviously, every cryptocurrency is not going to be involved in this. So it's going to be dependent on what's in your crypto wallet or what you're currently investing in, right? Collateral to fund their down payment as they're on a home as a part of their new mortgage offering. So for those of you that aren't into crypto, there's regular cryptocurrency and there's stablecoin. Stablecoin does not have the volatility that regular crypto has. It's way more stable, hence its name, stablecoin. Right? The article goes on to say, and I don't want to mention company names in here because I just don't want to mention company names, just because, right? There's a ton of different places you can get crypto, and you can deal in crypto and whatnot. It says in the next 3 months, the crypto Coinbase wallet is going to be working on these crypto partnerships for mortgage. Now there are a couple of companies already that do crypto mortgages, very rare, but it is something that's going on. I'm glad they cited numbers in this because it says this will give a new pathway to realizing the American dream for 52 million Americans who own crypto assets. That sounds like a big number. It does. And really, truth be told, current population of the United States is approximately 348 million people. You guys know I'm a numbers geek. Data doesn't lie. Data tells you everything. Out of estimated 348 million people, 52 million people is approximately 14 point something. It's like 15% of the population. So to me, that's a substantial piece of people that could be getting into a home with a crypto asset. So on that note, let's just go a little bit further, right? It talks about National Association of Realtors survey people who bought a home between July 2024 and 2025. Only 1% of those made the down payment said they used proceeds from the sale of crypto. 1%. Crypto is not for everybody. It's really not. And think about it. In modern day economy, I can buy crypto or I can pay my bills. I got to pay my bills first, right? I got to eat, right? I got to feed Boomer and Karma. I got to feed the kittens. Got to feed Lisa, got to pay the bills, got to take care of the fish tanks, right? Got to make the car payment and the house payment. Crypto kind of comes second, right? So it is something that's out there. It's something to think about. The two main coins that were talked about in the article was obviously Bitcoin because it's been around forever, and USDC. Most people won't be fluent with that one or won't know anything about that. That is United States digital currency. There is a digital dollar. You know, it's kind of a safe hedge if you want to get into crypto, into a stable coin that doesn't really do a whole lot. It does grow. It just grows kind of like a snail, right? Nowhere near the volatility, but hey, I'm not a crypto advisor, nor do I play one on TV. Right, just something to think about. It talks about last June, the head of the Federal Housing Finance Agency. Most people don't hear about them, don't know who they are. FHFA, that's the parent organization of FHA, right? So that's who they are. They regulate, they oversee FHA. Ordered the agencies to prepare a proposal for consideration of crypto as an asset for reserves when they assess risk on single-family homes. This is coming, folks. This is coming. It's something that you might want to consider if you currently are a crypto asset holder. I'd like to know your thoughts. I know there's probably not a whole lot of people that have thought about this, but it is coming. I mean, you can buy groceries with crypto. You can trade crypto. You can buy fuel with crypto. There's a ton of places online that you can actually use crypto instead of regular currency. So is it the wave of the future? I don't know. We have a little bit of crypto. I got into it based off a class I went to that was put on by an excellent gentleman by the name of Josh Cadillac. Really like his classes. If you get a chance to go to one, please go ahead. I'd like to hear from some certified financial planning people. Definitely like to hear from my lenders. I'd definitely like to hear from you guys because I want your take on this. And I'd just like to hear from my audience. What do you guys think about crypto and real estate? Do you have crypto? Do you not have crypto? Is it something you would consider if you have crypto? Is it something you would consider to use for buying a home, or do you have that earmarked for something else? I don't know. The article just came out, sparked my interest, said, let me go ahead and knock out a video real quick. Roy Caballo, broker owner, Caballo's Realty Referrals. Hope everybody has a great week. Thinking about changing brokerages? Talk to me. Let's do a compensation audit and see your last 3 transactions. How much did you give your broker as opposed to how much you would have given me if you were with Caballo's Realty? Food for thought. All the brokers talk about leaving money on the table. Everybody in real estate talks about leaving money on the table. Let me see how much money I can get you back. Because in modern day economy, to me, every penny counts. Give me a shout. Roy Caballo, broker owner, 863-441-3295. I'm all over the place on social media. Hope to hear from you soon. Please leave your comments below. I'd like to see what everybody thinks about crypto in real estate. Hope you all have a great week. Later.